today I've decided to sell my 2013 WRX STi limited edition. So I wanted to show off the car a little bit. The exterior is pretty clean. There's no real defects anywhere or any paint chips. Too bad, except for a little bit of bugs on the front bumper. They should scrub off or wax off. So to talk a little bit about the car, it does have the limited wheels, and I've actually replaced the tires and put some Michelin Pilot Super Sports on there. They're a little bit quieter than the OEM tire. I think they're a little bit better of a tire from the research I've done. I do have the locking lugs on there. And, you can see I've also put on the Rally Art mud flaps, black with the red. On the windows, I have about 35% ceramic tint, and the window deflectors, rain deflectors. I also have the racks on there, if you'd like those. This is Stage 2, so I do have the Q300 NVIDIA exhaust, and that's cat back. From the turbo back, it is a Cobb downpipe. As I was told that was a better mate actually than getting the NVIDIA downpipe, and that is a catted Cobb downpipe, and it just passed its inspection in March. Not too long ago, I just did it, so there's no problems with that. Oh, excuse me, it passed in February. Crap in the trunk here. So I added in the rubber mat, the Subaru mat, and that's been pretty awesome. It's pretty rugged, it takes a beating and doesn't really show any signs. You said you couldn't do it with the sub, but I was able to squeeze it in there. No real issue. Let's take a look inside. So the back seat rarely got used in this car. Everything looks pretty much brand new. It does have this nice little fold out here. And I did replace the interior lights with LEDs. They look a little cooler at night. Produce about the same amount of light. And I got them in the front as well. I don't know if you can see them because it's so bright out right now. It's got a little cup holder back here. Move to the front. So I did get the nav on the limited edition. So it's got nav maps. It's also got the Sirius satellite radio. It's an MP3 CD, so I think it's a single CD. I have the HomeLink mirror. I'll be taking the radar detector out for my next vehicle. Cubby holes. Got a bunch of crap in there. Glove box. And I will provide the Cobb access port. It was pro-tuned by Turbo Time and Carry. I'll show you some other things that they did. See from the driver's view. This is my daily driver, so the mileage may go up a little bit, but right now we're at 30,432. And I did have a compression test done before going to Stage 2. Turbo Time pretty much required that I do that just to make sure that the engine could handle the power and there was no issues with it, so it's got a good clean bill of health. Alright, let's take a look under the hood. Oh, I did add a front lip on the bottom too there. I think it's a Bison Type R or something like that. Alright, so part of the Stage 2 is I've got the Cobb intake with the box. You can't really see it because the box is there. And the tube right here. So one thing TurboTime did do for me was they did reroute the sensor that goes to the intake. They rerouted it over here, so it's actually taking temperature reading from the intercooler. They recommended that highly. They said that that was a better place to take the temperature, and then it's pro-tuned for that setup. And you can see over here they put in some oil catch cans for me. And the piping goes down to the bottom down there. Pretty much you just empty it right when you're doing your oil change. Not that much comes out, so it's not a huge deal, but it's totally worth it. That's about it. If you have any questions, let me know. Try my best to answer them. It's been a great car, and pretty much the only reason I'm selling it is I'm trying to get the new Ford Focus RS. I've got one on order. I'm really excited about it, but I love this car. It was so much fun to drive, and I enjoy driving it every day. Okay, to talk a little bit about the inside, I realized I missed some of this stuff, but it does have the SI drive. So basically, that's you push it down, it's got intelligent mode. That's basically your gas saver mode, no fun at all. Sports mode has the turbo at about 15 psi, and I think Sports Sharp is around 18 psi. It also has the center differential controls, so you can leave it in auto. That's what I usually have it in, but every now and then I'll switch it up to put bias towards the front wheels. I don't know, in my head it makes me think I get better gas mileage. And you can throw it to the back as well. It's a pretty cool feature, and it shows up here. I don't know if you can see it. By the odometer, you can choose what level you want, front to rear, or excuse me, rear to full lock. I guess that's get stuck in something, you can lock them all in. But yeah, I usually just leave it in auto, let the car sort it out for me. It does have the sunroof because it's the limited, so it does tilt and open. It's got a little sunshade, so you can keep it nice and cool in the summertime. So up here you got your clock and your outside temperature, and your trip meters will show you your average miles per gallon. Looks like I'm doing about 21 right now, and that's pretty typical. I think on the highway you might get up to like 25 with the Stage 2 tune. I do a lot of city driving, so it's usually down in 21, 22 area. So I got it cranked up. Let's go around back and listen to the exhaust. I've had it warmed up for a little bit, so I'll give it a couple of revs for you.